Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will take a look at the Great British Pound, since here the setup that we have discussed a couple of days ago is still valid, and there are a lot of questions about it, what is going on, because recently the action was really dramatic, and this dynamic, this action needs some explanation, because it could lead to some misunderstanding the market mechanics, why it has happened and what is really going on. On the daily chart, we still have the same setup, so we still think that market will move slightly lower, maybe to the 162.35 area. That's our minimum target that probably should be reached. But in general, in the bigger picture, we expect then a reversal to the upside and the hitting of this 67.55 area. But this doesn't mean that market will turn right from the 62.35. 62.45 is just the minimum target, the most probable target that could be reached in this downward direction. But what will happen next is difficult to say. But anyway, this target stands on the monthly chart based on the monthly pattern, and that's why first we probably need to wait for some reversal pattern, since monthly chart is really big picture, and probably it will lead to appearing of some reversal pattern on the daily that will give us the confidence, and as I hope will point in the moment where we could take the long position based on this target. But in general, we expect some shy downward continuation first, and then somewhere in the future, maybe on the next week, maybe but in the nearest future, we expect to turning to the upside and reaching 67.55 area. This area also doesn't mean that market will have to stop here. That will be just the target based on the pattern. But what will happen next? That anything could happen. Maybe market will continue to move higher, maybe not. Well, it's not very interesting for us, but this is the marking that we will use as the beacon for possible trade to the upside. Well, our trade has started from the voting on the Scotland. As you remember, market has formed here a very attractive bearish setup, short-term bearish, because market has shown first retracement up after a solid plunge down, and here was the huge bearish momentum that, as we expected, will press on the market when we will force it to make the deep retracement. That is the core of the bread and butter trade. Why Jod Napoli has called it as the bread and butter, because this is really high probability trade, and it based on the market mechanics. That's just how market works. Simultaneously, as you can see, market has hit the daily hour bot. That was really a new advantage with this trade. When we have dropped the time frame to the 4-hour time frame chart, we also have seen these A, B, C bottom D patterns. 1618 ultimate extension, the market has formed it, and also it has created an agreement with the daily fib resistance. That was another advantage. That was another assistance to us. And we have made and after this plunge down, we have said that we probably could take the short position. What we have done. Well, but here is starting the most interesting thing. First of all, concerning the target, that's our target. That's the target that is based on the Jod Napoli framework, and the Napoli says that when the market forms the bread and butter, the target that the most probable target that market should hit is the 618 support of the whole opposite action to the previous thrust, and that is 62.32 area. At the same time, we have here A, B, C top pattern. The 618 extension stands slightly higher than this target. The 100% extension stands slightly lower. So I think that it's better to base our profit object purely on the fib support, because as you can see, the 618 target stands slightly lower than these lows. And when market will take out these lows, some stop could be triggered that will let us the market push lower, and it could fly to the 62.33. But to reaching of the 100% extension, it needs more power to the market and pass for the fib support, because this target stands below the fib support. That will need some additional forces from the market, and we can't promise and can't take bet that market really will do this. That's why I think that that's better target to use. Anyway, if you have followed our setup that we have discussed, now you just could protect your profit by the break-even stop or even lower stop, and just wait what will happen. Well, anyway, market right now stands in progress. What explanation we need concerning the action on the hourly chart? Because here we have most interesting stuff. Recall that initially, when we have discussed the entry in this trade, we have this ABCD pattern. And first entry, that when we said that yes, we could try to take the position, first entry we have discussed here at this moment. But we said as market hasn't quite completed this ABCD pattern, place stop above the 618 resistance. Because if market will return right back down to hit this target, it will not break the setup, but if this could you just washing you out if you will place stop slightly above this entry point. That's why place stop here above the fib resistance and above the ABCD point. That has happened when the market has shown really plunged down. It hasn't quite reached the target of the brand body, returns right back down, complete this ABCD, and even create another ABCD pattern. I will show you. Now we have another ABCD pattern, greater pattern, that also have been completed yesterday. That's really interesting, guys. That's how market works. That's market mechanics. Take a look what has happened. Market returns right back down, hit this ABCD here. Here was just a flat action. Okay, right around the completion point. Pay attention that our stop hasn't been triggered. It means that all context, the brand body context, still works and still valid. And then this plunge down has happened. So that was my two entries. First entry was, should I show you, 164.48, 64.48. It's right here, somewhere. 48. It's right here. Second entry was when the market has returned, and it was at the 24 September yesterday. It's 163.92. This returned right back up, and I saw that market has returned and complete this ABCD. I just have added small part of the position with the stop again above this top, and then market plunged down. So market right now stands on the way to the target, and right now if you have entered, as we said, even here with the stop above this area, you could right now place your stop at the break-even and just watch what will happen. And that's not really very important for you whether market will hit this target or that target. Anyway, you will be able to exit and leave this trade with a profit. So that probably I just would like to take a look at the Great British Pound right now, because I see, for me this was really very interesting action that needs some explanation, and that very useful in terms of the education. So you should understand why this return right back up has happened. Pure from the technical point of view, here may be some fundamental events that was the background of this action, but that's not very interesting. We're right now discuss the technical point of view, technical approach. And for the first glance, that could look really curious, especially when the market starts to move down, why this return has happened, and oh my god, this returns right back down again. What is the whipsaw and how it could be traded? But if you keep in mind this uncompleted ABCD, that is not the surprise return back up, and that's not the surprise why market returns right back down here. That's why you should pay attention to these nuances, and this is really the gold mine for the further for your trading in the future. So that's all on the Great British Pound. Just a couple of words on the euro currency, guys. Actually, this has happened that we have discussed. Euro currency has reached our area, but it hasn't formed yet any patterns. So if you take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart that we have discussed on the head and shoulders, as you can see, market has stands slightly lower, but that doesn't mean that this level has broken totally, since recall that's the weekly pivots fib support. So right now we should wait what will happen, whether market will turn up or not. Here we need to get some pattern, guys. The confirmation that market is ready to turn up. But first stage of our plan has happened. Market has reached this area. Now we will be watching what will happen next. Probably we will take the close look on euro on the weekend. If I will not find something really more interesting than euro currency, then we will dedicate this weekly update to the euro currency. So on the Great British Pound, wait for the completing of this setup. Probably this will happen today, tomorrow, and after that we will turn to the bigger picture and we'll keep an eye on the Great British Pound only on the perspective from the monthly bread and butter buy. That will be probably very interesting.